By telling Kevin Keegan this game isn't top of the bill today. Always a big one when the Newcastle hero as player and manager returns to St James's Park. Newcastle still unbeaten in 7 under Graham Souness, show one change from Thursday's UEFA Cup trip to Athens. Nicky Butt, suspended in Europe, takes over from James Milner back in the Premiership. City, the all-new mean and miserly City, also have one change as they seek to build on last week's win over Chelsea. Sunji High's knee injury in that one allows Steve McManaman in for his first start this season. But over the top for Bellamy, he'll have the pace advantage on Distant. Genus, Shearer in the middle, being joined by Bowyer. It's Bellamy's looping header. Well, some in the ground thought it had looped in. Super cross from Jermaine Genus. Craig Bellamy just had to steer it. Genus spreads the play. Robert is waiting for it. It's a pinpoint pass. Wright Phillips tries to get back and gain ground on Robert. Teasing cross. Shearer leaves it. Booyah! Blocked by Bosveld and away. Alan Shearer heard the cry from Lee Bowyer of leave it. It was going in, but for Bosveld. Carr. Genus. Carr has got the pace advantage on Steve McManaman, and he will keep it in and cross. There's Shearer! Well, it's the first real chance that's come Alan Shearer's way all day. By his standards, it does go down as a good chance. Robert. But thought about a shot, and then he's clipped by Bosveld. 25 yards from goal. Looks like it is just going to be a Newcastle free kick for this offence. Bosveld sliding it, raised his right boot. It's Robert. It's brilliant. David James was absolutely motionless. Robert's standing foot gave way as he hit it, but he still had enough skill to whip the ball into the far corner. James rooted to the spot. Distant. Oh, McManaman sold him short. Here's Carr, and McManaman's brought him down. No, Carr keeps his feet. It's a great run by Carr, brought down by James. Newcastle United penalty. McManaman thought he brought him down. James, if you like, made no mistake. Shearer for 2-0 Newcastle. Never in doubt. First Robert, and then Old Faithful from 12 yards. Newcastle United 2, Manchester City 0. Shearer, muscled this then out of the way. Genus and Bellamy are central. Shearer's look for Bellamy, he's off his knee. Oh! That would have been one for Craig Bellamy's collection. McManaman. Mills. Wright Phillips has wriggled free. Sean Wright Phillips! City back in business. Kevin Keegan senses the game is not yet lost. It's Wright Phillips who got past Robbie Elliott all too easily and then into the area to finish in fine style from a similar position to that which he fired a goal in for England on this ground. Fowler. Robbie Fowler goes down, and the referee's given a penalty. Nicky Butt leads the protests. Steve Dunn's not going to change his mind. Robbie Fowler into the box. Past O'Brien. In went Butt, who feels he got a bit of the ball. City 2-0 down, now with a chance to level it up at 2-2. Robbie Fowler from the penalty spot. Fowler scores! What a turnaround! Well, that makes the journey worthwhile. Fowler made that look so easy. What pressure! Genus got away from Thatcher. And went Boswell. It's broken with this down. And, well, poor Boswell could be in real trouble here, is he? It's McManaman who goes across. The referee does want a word. It is just a word. Fired in. James stays back. Off the post. No, it's over the line. Newcastle are in front again. It's Robbie Elliott. Robert fired it in. David James stayed back. It came off Robbie Elliott and onto the post. Just like the old days at Newcastle under Kevin Keegan, this. Goals flying in at either end. Danny Mills. Through for Wright Phillips, who's in on goal. It's Sean Wright Phillips around Gibbon. Chance missed. Well, having seen him took away his first and having seen him develop over the past few seasons, you would have put good money on Sean Wright Phillips scoring there. A warning shot across Newcastle's bows, nevertheless. There's a little Newcastle touch on the way through, though. Manchester City throw-in. Boos for the former Newcastle United player. Distan ignores those and hurls in. Richard Dunn almost got a touch. It nearly went through. It's Wright Phillips! It's 3-3! Newcastle United at 6s and 7s. There are 3 black and white shirts failing to get the ball clear. And Sean Wright Phillips drills it home. I wonder his break. Bosveld urged to fire it back in the area. Here's Wright Phillips onside! And into the side netting. Well, Sean Wright Phillips has scored 2 today. He could have had 4. Flood bundles his way past the challenge and almost running through on his own. It's Willow Flood. Almost a momentous moment for the youngster from Ireland. I suspect that Graham Souness will be furious if his side don't win this. But Nicky Butt urged forward, uses the flanks in the shape of Olivier Bernard, tries the touch and run past Willow Flood, and he has got past him. The cut back for Bellamy. Surely this time they've won it. Willow Flood thought it contained Bernard, but it was persistent play from the French fullback, and then Bellamy with a super finish. He hardly had time at all in the penalty area, but look at that for composure. Well, I would think after today, if that is the winning goal, Craig Bellamy can say what he likes to his manager. Full time at St James's Park. A huge cheer from the stands. Graham Souness is still unbeaten as Newcastle United manager. And what a second half we've seen. 7 goals. The match winner from Craig Bellamy. Newcastle have shaded it by 4 goals to 3.
It was just incredible, to be honest. I suppose that's what the people of Newcastle love, and it was Kevin Keegan all over again, wasn't it? How many times has he been involved in games that are 4-3, and how many games have Newcastle been involved in that are 4-3? Fans got their money's worth today, put it that way, but I don't think the two managers enjoyed it.
Wasn't so breathtaking for us. I thought it was a poor referee today. I've gone in his office and said it, so I'll come and say it in front of the cameras. That's the advantage we get of coming on. I thought he got so many little things wrong that led to big things happening. He's had a nightmare. Was a penalty really a penalty? You know, I know. I don't think it was, and I think there's proof of that. Was the free kick a free kick? It wasn't. They scored from it. So they're major decisions, major decisions, which you know, you expect to win some, lose some, but you don't expect to lose some, and then lose some more.
Listen, it's a bit rich me defending referees, but I'll say this. I think I'm not sure if ours was a penalty, and Nicky Butt maintains he got a foot on the one that they got. So maybe that's evened itself out. But the referees have a hard job.
To lose a game like this 4-3 on so many decisions that were wrong for me will stay in my memory, and I'm really disappointed.
Does it make it worse, the fact that it was 4-3 and your team had battled back on 2 occasions?
I think if it had got 4-4, I'm sure there'd have been some reason to make it 5-4, you know? No. I didn't enjoy today at all, and yet, you know, probably people will watch the match and talk about a mini classic here, second half. Not for me. I'd like the referee to watch his performance and write me a letter. That's what I'd like, but I won't hold my breath.
Well, he's feeling it, isn't he? As usual.
Getting a letter.
Let's just talk about the game as a whole.
He'll probably get a letter, but not from the referee. I know. I've got a letters on
the game as a whole, what did you make of it?
Well, the first game I watched, absolutely brilliant individual defending, great unit defending, great team defending, and there was absolutely none of that in that game. But it was absolutely brilliant. Yeah. But just watching great attacking players being allowed to play right enough, but I thought Phillips was absolutely magnificent again today.
Kevin, extremely unhappy about the free kick for a start.
I think he's unhappy because he deserved to take some from the game. You know, this is a tackle Nicky Butt. This led to the first goal, the free kick. From that angle, doesn't look much. From this angle,
well, his foot's low, then
he just catches him. You know.
Why is he
I don't think the referee's got any option. The penalty kick, David James comes out, you know, doesn't get anywhere near the ball.
It's a bit like Rooney and
the
Campbell.
first
You've got
one,
to give it that.
the first one he does really well to stay on his feet there. I mean,
so he's not a diver. He's not a diver.
Man makes contact.
He doesn't dive.
Then he's off.
Hang on a minute. He doesn't dive the first time because he's not in the penalty area. Let's be honest about it.
But he's not diving there either. The goalkeeper comes out right. If you watch his hands, does he make contact with the ball? The answer emphatically no. Makes contact with Carr. It's a penalty kick.
How do you react when you see referees there? We just had see referees criticise. We've had Graham.
What question that is?
Have you know what to tell in the last 8 years?
Well, I have. But Graham Souness there says, you know, referees have got a difficult job. I mean, how many times have you heard him not say that? And in fact,
because he just won.
Referees. Yeah.
He just won. So that's the difference.
But no one's going to take managers' criticism of referees seriously. Till a manager who has won said, "Look, we won, and fair dues." The ref had a bad day, and another day, if he'd done it right, we wouldn't have.
Well, before he answers the question, I've played football for 18 years. I can never ever recall going to the dressing room where somebody said the referee was good. You know, the referee is always bad. It's the hardest job in the world.
Yeah, Gordon.
I'm saying that last season as a manager, I only had 2 bad reports about referees bitten, and I'm sure I've got beaten more than twice.
Yeah, but I saw you moaning more than twice, though. So sometimes you might have a rant, but not actually put in a bad report.
We're all moaning. Yeah. I think Arsene Wenger moaned as much as Kevin Keegan, but put in different ways.
Yeah. When Kevin Keegan retires, eventually, however many years ahead that is, and you say, "Oh, you were involved in some great 7-goal thrillers in your day, Kevin," he's going to throw something at you because he does tend to lose them. I mean, here's his 5 7-goal thrillers. And he's lost more than he's won. What is it about Kevin Keegan that makes these 7-goal thrillers happen to him?
Well, sorry, on you go. On you go. You're bigger than me.
So talking about Kevin Keegan, look, when he leaves this game, I'll tell you what, he can return and go, I've added to this game. As a player, as a manager, he's made it all of us enjoy football. We watched him playing, his enthusiasm, and the way his teams play. So he has no regrets.
Okay. I think as a neutral, that's the team you'd want to watch as a Keegan team.
Okay, Kevin, if you're watching, I hope that's cheered you up a bit. Still 2 games.